What is up, YouTube? Footage RLC, and I'm here with a Modern Warfare Remastered gameplay, here with the brand new XM-LAR assault rifle. It is the new gun that you can get in supply drops, or you can create it using parts, which is exactly what I did, because I knew that this day was coming, and I was going to be prepared, and I was able to get this gun and the new shotgun, which I'm not going to try to pronounce its name for right now, and I also got the camo that I'm currently using. It's this beautiful purple camo. I absolutely love it, and we're just going to get into the weapon review, because we're going to be talking about the XM-LAR today. This gun is probably one of the best in the game. It easily compares to the M16 and the AK. It's in the same class as them in terms of how good it is. Very low recoil, high fire rate, high damage output. It's a very strong weapon, and that's why I'm a little bit upset that really the only way to get it is by supply drops in some variation. I honestly wouldn't really be opposed to putting weapons in supply drops if they weren't this overpowered. You know, when they're guns that either they're not very good or they are powerful but they have a big drawback, then I'm okay with it. But I mean, this is one of the best guns in the game. I mean, again, it easily compares to the M16 and the AK. So I kind of wish that it wasn't as good as it is, but you know, it doesn't change the fact that it is in the game. It is this good. Luckily, though, they did make it a little bit easier to get these guns than like in Black Ops 3, where the only way you can get the supply drop weapons in Black Ops 3 is through supply drops. But you can create these with parts, which I do really like. I just wish they gave you parts for playing the game. The only way to get parts is by opening supply drops and burning duplicates. But even then, you really don't get that many unless you open a lot of supply drops. So unless you open a lot of them, you're not really going to get that many parts. But luckily, I saved up all of mine for the last like 2 months because, again, I knew for a fact this was going to happen. So I was waiting, I was ready, and now I got it. You know, but all I gotta say in terms of the review is it is a very powerful weapon, one of the best in the game. And I don't know. I know they're going to put more in the game eventually. I just don't know when. And I hope that when they do, they're not this good, you know? Because I really don't like it when, you know, they put guns in the game that are so good, but the only way you can get them is through supply drops, you know? And plus, you know, it kind of takes back from the original COD 4, you know? I mean, because, like, these guns weren't in the original COD 4. You know, and I know that, you know, a lot of people, you know, they like it. You know, they like having new options in the game to use because, I mean, pretty much, you know, you see the same guns almost in every game. You know, so I know that there are people that do like the variation. You know, and there are people that don't like it. There are people that don't want anything in the game to be messed with. They want everything to be the way it was back when the game first came out, and I think I'm one of those people, you know, because this was really my first Call of Duty game that I really got. It wasn't the first one I really got into, but it was the first one I played, you know. And so it meant a lot to me, you know, because it was what got me into Call of Duty. But can't really change it. And I know this probably wasn't Raven's decision. I believe Raven actually said that they don't want to put any supply drops, anything in the game, but I mean, you know, when your boss from Activision is pretty much forcing you to, you know, there's not much that you can do. They kind of, they were kind of forced at hand, you know, but I still think that it was good they kept it at just 2, and the pistol that they put in is pretty much the exact same as the Deagle. It's literally the exact same. The only difference is you can put attachments on this one. But I do like how it's only 3 guns. I know that the first time they put new weapons in Black Ops 3, they put like 10, and pretty much like a majority of them were overpowered. And also they kind of used guns from back in old Call of Duties that were really popular, and they kind of used that as a way to sell more supply drops, because when you hear that, hey, the FAMAS is coming back, or the PPSH, or the M16's in Black Ops 3, you know, people get nostalgic over those guns, and it makes them want to get supply drops and get them more. But this gun, I'm pretty sure, is a remake from a gun from COD Ghosts. So pretty much nobody really, like, cares about it, you know, in the terms of like, oh man, I used to love that gun in this game. I'm so glad I get to play it again. You know what I mean? It's not like in Black Ops 3, they brought back the FAMAS. Everyone was like, oh shit, it's the FAMAS. It's like, that was like the best gun in Black Ops 1, you know? So like, I gotta get it. I have to get it. But I think this was like the SC 2010, I think, from COD Ghosts. I could be wrong on that. I'm gonna check. But, I mean, no gun from COD Ghosts anyone really has, like, extremely fond memories of. Unless that was your first Call of Duty, then maybe, you know, you do. But me personally, I totally, like, disregarded everything from Ghosts. I barely even remember, like, any of the guns or anything. But still, I'm pretty sure this is a gun from COD Ghosts, though. I don't know. I think that the shotgun they put in, I think it's just completely new. I don't think it's like a remodeled version of an older one. It kind of reminds me of the AK-12 in terms of its design and the way it looks. But, I mean, that's about it. But anyways, in conclusion, this gun is very good, very overpowered. I know this wasn't that good of a gameplay, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I thought I would get a quick video out for you guys reviewing this gun. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.